Good morning, Flosstube. It is Sunday the 29th of December 2024 and this will be my last Flosstube episode of the year. It's another short little one rather than a regular Flosstube update. So here on this channel I normally chat in detail all things cross stitch, but just for the month of December I've done shorter episodes to share some Christmas tidbits with you, some Advent calendar goodies, and a little bit of stitching here and there. So this will be the last of the shorter videos, and then hopefully in January at some stage we will resume normal recording. Thank you so much to all of you who shared with me on the last episode, shared with me in the comments your traditions. It was fun to read all of the lovely things that you still do, used to do with your families. And yes, it seems that we all have fluid traditions. I think it's a necessity in life, really, to have fluid traditions. So thank you very much for that. It was fun to read them. I commented on a few here and there, but mostly, as you know, this month I've just been hearting your comments, but be assured I read them and treasured them all. Thank you very much. Today I have a little stitching update for you, the final 2 days of the Historical Sampler Company Advent Calendar to share, the giveaway winner from my birthday episode on episode 92. And then a final Christmas thought. So let's get right into it. So I have some stitching to share, and the most exciting part of that stitching is to show you my finish of Rejoice Evermore. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things to balance on the table. So Rejoice Evermore is a chart with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda. I started this almost 2 years ago with my lovely friend Juanita. We started on Valentine's Day 2023 and it was supposed to be a sale that we would do in 2023. No, I didn't get it done, obviously, because I've still been working on it. You've been very patient with me and watching my progress. Basically I got sidelined by all of my 50 starts this year, and I didn't make the progress that I should have on it, but here she is in all of her beauty. She's not been pressed yet, but she's not looking too bad. But I love this sampler. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so thrilled to finally have it finished and be caught up with my friend Juanita. So this is Rejoice Evermore. I don't have anything else to say except just to enjoy her. So I'm imagining at some stage I will think about getting her framed. I haven't got quite that far yet because I think I never thought I was going to get her finished. But we will have a wee think about how I want to frame her, where I want to hang her, because I definitely do want to hang this one somewhere. So I'm so thrilled to have it finished. Thank you, Juanita, for your patience. I'm really sorry it took me this long to finish, but you know, now that I have, we can think about our next sale. So when you're ready. So because I have finished, I would like to give away the chart for Rejoice Evermore. It is well used because I have been stitching on and off on it for 2 years. It's a beautiful chart, nice, clear, color printed chart. It's a little bit loose at the staples just because I've been using it just a tiny bit, not very. It's not going to fall off right now, but just to warn you, it is a used copy. I'm just going to offer this up for a share. So if you would like a copy, this copy of Rejoice Evermore, then use the word bird in your comment down below. And I will do a drawing just before my next episode, sometime in the middle of January, I imagine. So use the word bird. So that is my finish on Rejoice Evermore. And then I have some progress on my last start, which was for the Barbara Anna 4 Seasons chart. and I'm starting this as a year-long stitch along with Jackie from Comfort Stitching. We have we're using the hashtag BA4SeasonsSal, and we can search it. If you are posting to it, please also tag Jackie and I so that we can see your posts. They'll come up in our feed then, but we can search the hashtag, so at least we can go every now and again and check to see what has been posted. So it's really great because about a dozen of you, I think, so far are joining us. I'm sure there's maybe a few more of you as well, but it's been fun to see the starts popping up in the Instagram group. So, the Instagram tag, sorry. So here is my start, or my progress. You saw my start last time. Here is my progress on the Winter Girl. Yes, she's still rolled up because I'm stitching her in hand. I'm filling in the pale blue around the snowflakes in her skirt and working my way down to the bottom there. So I love working on her. She's not showing up very well. You see her skin and her arms there are blending into the fabric, but in real life they don't blend in as much as they're appearing on the camera. So I'm quite happy with the fabric color. I do think this is the most difficult girl to get the fabric color right for because there's so much white on her. So excuse me, I don't know where this frog has come from. I was fine until I sat down to record. So yes, yeah, there's a lot of white in this girl, so she's a little bit trickier to choose fabric for. But she is a real pleasure to stitch, so I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more of her over the next few nights. I don't have any plans until my New Year start now, so the next couple of nights I hope to keep working on her. So this is a stitch along, as I said. Our plan is to take one of the ladies per quarter and start on the equinox or the solstice of that quarter and stitch the lady that is relevant to that quarter. So on the winter solstice, we started with the winter lady. If you're in the southern hemisphere and your winter looks more like our summer, you can switch the ladies around, whatever way you want to stitch it. But that is our plan. So once I have finished her, I won't start the next lady until the spring equinox in March. And Jackie is stitching hers on a beautiful shade of blue, so her white is really popping, and you can go and check that out. I'm sure she'll be sharing that next time that she records an episode of her wonderful channel, Comfort Stitching too. So thank you for joining us. It's still open. Anyone can join us at any time. Please do and have some fun with this beautiful chart. And that is all of the stitching that I managed over the Christmas period. I'm just glad that I managed any at all. So the next thing I want to share are the last 2 days of the Historical Sampler Company Advent Calendar. If you've been watching, you know that Historical Sampler Company very graciously gifted me their Advent calendar this year so that I could share it with you and you would have an idea of the kind of calendar that they put together. So I just have days 23 and 24 to share with you, and there shouldn't be any spoilers because we're obviously well past that now. So day 23 we received the final pattern, which is the 6th pattern that has been offered to us in this Advent calendar, and it is the Nordic Christmas banner, and it's very pretty. And we got the fabric to stitch it on, so there's some white Ada here, and of course some of the finishing trims and ribbons were included in our, I think it was day 3, in our little finishing trims tub as well. So I'm looking forward to putting this in my stash, and maybe I'll bring some of them out for Jolly July when I start stitching for next year. Of the 6 patterns that were in the Advent calendar this year, I stitched 2 of them. So I've got 4 carrying over, and I will look forward to stitching those in advance of next Christmas. The final gift in our Advent box was a little Christmas decoration, and he is a little shelf-sitting tomte, and he's so cute. And I think he would be great for autumn as well as for Christmas. So he's got some autumnal shading to his colouring. So I think we might see him sitting on my display in the autumn time as well. So he's very sweet and he's a lovely little addition to our Advent calendar goodies. The historical sampler Advent calendar has been great fun. We've had sewing accessories like scissors and needles and trims and charms. We've had 6 patterns and the fabric to go with them. The overall box included some of the backing cardboard, backing fabric, and all of the flosses that we needed for all of the charts. There have been some goodies in there like a hot chocolate stick. There's been a hand cream as well. So there've been a huge range of quality items, and I do want to stress that they are quality. Historical Sampler Company do a really lovely job of choosing items that are not just beautiful but are of nice quality. So I heartily recommend their Advent calendar, and if you are interested in finding out more about next year's calendar, you can add your name to their mailing list for the calendar. They have a specific link if you're interested in next year's calendar, and I will link that down below. You can go there and add your details, and you're not committing to purchasing at this stage, but what will happen is when they're ready to release and ready to go to pre-order, they will use your information then to send you communications about that, and you won't miss out. So I do recommend, if you're at all interested, using the link down below to make sure that you won't miss out. So thank you again, Historical Sampler Company, for sharing this with me so that I can share it with my viewers. In episode 92, I offered a little giveaway for my birthday, and that giveaway is a gift voucher for £50 or the equivalent of £50 to be spent at a hand-dyed fabric dyers. So I was thinking somewhere like Swan Bay Fabrics if you're here in the UK, or Evertotes for the Roxy Floss linens, or Cedar River linens, or maybe Fox and Rabbit in Australia, or Number 12 Stitch Co in Australia. Someone that I can contact, a hand dyer that I can contact in an area that is convenient to you, to be able to spend that gift voucher, and I will try my best to organize that for the lucky winner. I hope that made sense, because I've said it about 4 times now and I'm not sure that I'm getting it right. But basically, if you are the winner of the giveaway, I will work with you and we will support a fabric dyer by gifting you a gift voucher to the value of £50. You might, if you live in the US, decide that you would like to order from Swan Bay Fabrics, and that the gift voucher will help to cover the postage that you might not otherwise spend. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to purchase from your own location. How you decide to do it is up to you, but we will work together basically and find a way of gifting you a lovely voucher for the purchasing of some beautiful hand-dyed fabric. So thank you all for your comments. I asked you to comment and use the word thankful, and it was lovely to read all the things that you are thankful for. And I did a little draw just before I came on to start recording today, and the winner is A Prater 00. So if you are A Prater 00, and I hope that I've read that name correctly, but there's a little picture up here to show you. If that is you, then please contact me either by using the email address down below or through a direct message on Instagram, and we will have a little conversation about the best place to give you your gift voucher for, and then hopefully you'll be able to order some lovely goodies from one of our wonderful hand dyers in the community. So thank you all for your support of the little giveaway. I have a final Christmas thought for you today, and it is a poem, and I'm just trying to find my phone so that I can read it to you. It is a poem called The Work of Christmas, and it's by Howard Thurman, who was an African-American theologian, educator, and civil rights leader. It's called The Work of Christmas. When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and the princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flocks, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among the people, to make music in the heart. Christmas isn't an end. Christmas is very much a beginning. So let's try where we can to do the work of Christmas. As we approach the new year, I hope that you enjoy your New Year plans, whether that is partying, whether it's cozying up with your stitching or heading off to bed early. I hope that 2025 will bring you peace, blessings, and above all, kindness. Thank you all for all of your support throughout 2024. It has been an absolute blast of a stitching year for me, and I look forward to continuing the journey with you in 2025. So until then, stay well and stitch happy. Bye.